I got you, people. So, you know, everything is about migrants now, and the wars going on, and the election. But the most thing that is getting out there is these migrants, right? Because they keep on repeating the videos. As you see, good, it's a repeat of a video that already had attention, right? It disrupted the media, people doing something, and everybody's all into the migrants. That everybody knows that half of them probably are misfit, criminals, and whatnot. But also the majority of them come here to make a better life because their country is in shambles. And that's going to be for another video. But since their country is in shambles, the closest country that gives out handout is America. And I made a video about that I call this the welfare state. Is the United States. It's a whole thing. It's a welfare state. 95% of its people, even working class people, on some kind of a welfare system, getting some support from a system from the government. But anyway, you got this older man and a platform telling the city, he's telling the city that if you don't take the immigrants out of Chicago, because I think he's affiliated with something, because he said if you don't take them out, Chicago's gonna go up in smoke. You know, that's what he said. He's already in the process that Chicago is gonna go up in smoke because if the city don't take out the immigrants out. He's insinuating that the gangs is always, they put these gangs up in the front, like as gangs have the authority to do whatever they want and they don't get prosecuted. That's the main problem of these of the country's problem. Gangs is the problem, and it's not adult gangs. These teenage gangs, adolescents, think that they're running the country now, right? Everything is a gang. Oh, don't let the gangs get in. Let the gangs handle it. They can do it. Like if they got a badge of honor that if they do something, they're gonna get a pin on and they set, or whatever you might call them, right? They're gonna get some kind of a Nobel Prize that another gang took out another gang, so they could come up and do more harm to the community. Oh, like I said before, all gangs needs to be eradicated. And this guy, he looked like he was in his 40s or something, talking about if the city don't do nothing, the gangs from Chicago are gonna set Chicago in flames. You know, just by saying that alone, you know, that should like check up on this guy. If he's really there, what? A man that should probably have a country. If you wanna make your state or your community more better, you should be talking to these gangs. Why don't you get a job? Why don't you learn a skill instead of robbing your own neighbors? That's what they do. They rob their own neighbors. They go to the next block and they shoot it all up. You know? And then if something happens to these gang members, gets killed or gets shot, the family members want to come out, oh, he was doing good in school. He was a grade A student. He was getting a scholarship. No, he was going to get shit. Yeah, he was a grade A in school, but outside, he was a criminal. He was a grade A criminal out in the street, and he got killed for that reason. But now you want to complain to the officials that your baby, a grown-ass teenager, ready maybe 21, 27, that don't want to grow up and still want to be gang-banging, you know? Think he's a man because he got a couple of weed in his pocket. Okay, he got his hands on a handgun or whatever guns he has, and he want to parade it in social media, you know? That's the thing that this guy was like honoring or giving prize to gang members. Instead of telling them, once you stop this gang banging and turn your life around, that is nothing good in jail. In jail is only two things. They're going to turn you or you're going to die in there. That's it. You're going to get turned and you're going to die. That's it. There's nothing in jail that you're going to learn now. They took all those things out because gang members didn't want to learn anything, no trade. Back in the days, they had trade schools in the jail system, but they, just like here, they don't want to learn anything, and in jail they don't want to do anything. All they want to do is kill each other. So that's what you got to be, put these people in the island and just get rid of them. I guess this video is going to get longer because I'm going to get at it, right? That's why I like this certain presidents, like the Philippine president, Robert Duterte, right? He want to eliminate all the drug dealers in the Philippines, right? He didn't want to, we don't want to arrest them. If they are found with drugs and possession of drugs or a gun, shoot them right in the spot, right? And what they did, the West got in talking about humanitarian violations of humanity. Man, shut up. That's why America is loaded with criminals. Half of the country is all criminals now, all pedophiles. They live in a building, but you don't know, but they've been rapists and all that right next to your neighborhood. That's why America and the protecting of humanity of these criminals get. But he was what he was doing. Robert Duterte. Well, I hope I got his name right. I apologize, Mr. President, but you know, I'm just trying to get how the president works over there, right? So he's trying to get rid of the drug infested activity in the Philippines. So he was going in an all-out war with the drug dealers and killing them, and that's it. And people were crying that that over here is always the United States getting into other people's business. For once in your life, man, the government, mind your business. You know, you want to be in everybody's business, but you can't take care of your own people here in America. For once in your life, shut the up. You know, let people live. That's his own country. He runs it the way he wants it. That's over there. Well, they got millions of people, but it's barely no crime. Over here, you see crime right in your face, and people are just scared to stop and get in and protect another citizen for being robbed, from being mugged. Nobody wants to get hurt. But that's how Americans are living right now, in fear. But then you want to glorify these gangs on social media. No, get rid of all of them. It don't matter. They ain't doing nothing for this country. They don't want to do nothing for themselves, and they're never going to do something for themselves. They're never going to learn a trade. They don't want to learn a trade. All they want to do is gangbang. They want to go out gangbanging. That's it. So you got to get them out. Just like what China did with the opium crisis, right? When the British was bringing in opium over there, because they had crooked officials, right? All these Chinese getting into opium. All they do is spend their money in opium, getting high. And what the Chinese did, we can't get rid of this. We can't stop it. We're going to have to kill everybody that was addicted to opium. That's what the Chinese did. They lined them all up and they shot them. That's what you got to do. Sometimes you got to make sacrifice to make the country better. And that's what America got to do. Stop stepping in other people's country and step into your own country and take care of business. All right? That's it. And with that, people, I'll let you go.